We might just get hit with the Rico.
Me Millie. Cause we in the field with them birds like we play for the Eagles. I'm on probation, so let me not talk what's illegal. Switch it up. Today I woke up with my drinker, she rich as a beetle. For my teachers that said I won't make it here, I spent a...
Well, the Eagles get a 28-13 victory at home against the Washington Redskins tonight, and I'm pretty happy about it, but I wasn't sorely impressed by, we still look, yeah, I don't know. Opening drive, get a touchdown, you know, do some good things. Golden Tate gets his first touchdown, you know what I mean? Offensive line blocked pretty damn well tonight. You know, I think they blitzed a few times and we couldn't really stop it, but overall, offensive line did pretty damn good. Run blocking and, you know, where it made sense. And, you know, pass blocking was pretty good. But now, Carson Wentz looked like shit tonight, guys. This guy cannot, you know, a little wide receiver screen to Aguilar, throws it behind him. A go route to Aguilar, wide open, could have been a touchdown. And totally misses him, overthrows the ball. Carson has just looked really bad. And this game was pretty bad from him. You know, I can't even like explain it. I mean, is Mike Rowe in this front office stopping him from doing things? Are they stopping him from, is he being handicapped? I mean, what is the deal? Is Carson Wentz not allowed? I mean, Carson Wentz, this is Carson Wentz during the whole game. I mean, everything is so predictable. This offense is so predictable still. I already know what's going to happen. And Carson Wentz, like, what are these passes where Carson Wentz literally, like, hikes the ball? I mean, it's like the most robotic shit I ever fucking seen in my life. Now, you know what I mean? So he throws an easy pick on the 1 yard line. You know, first and goal, he throws a fucking slant pass to Alshon Jeffrey, gets intercepted by Josh Norman. Of course, you know, got to throw a fucking pick at the 1 yard line. So he does that. So I'm very pissed off about that. Zach Ertz had a monster game. You know, as usual, he's the only guy that's doing anything. You know, they were kind of, you know, hyping up DJ Swearinger, and he can never cover Zach Ertz. Last year, he couldn't cover Zach Ertz, so yeah, no, not happening. You know, the 8th best defense, you know, whole ranked defense in the league. You know, offensive line did a very good job today, where it made sense. And, you know, Zach Ertz, you know, Dallas Goedert didn't get targeted. Richard Rodgers didn't get targeted. You know, Aguilar, not his fault, but couldn't fucking get the ball because it wasn't near him. You know, Alshon Jeffrey had a few passes, but goddamn, man, I mean, Josh Norman was draped all over him all night, so we expected that. Even though every fucking game, Alshon Jeffrey has someone draped on his back, and I don't know why. We're not using Golden Tate as a deep threat. We're using him as a fucking slot receiver and a trick play master and a screen pass thrower receiver. Other than that, that's really it. That's all you're getting from Golden Tate. Golden Tate got his first touchdown. I was happy about that. So, you know, they threw a little screen to him later in the game, and he, like, where he had room, and, you know, he ran with his feet upfield, and it was exciting because that's what he can do. He's the yak king. The yards after catch, he could do all that. He's the best in the game that does it. But Mike Rowe still sitting there like, Mike Rowe's probably sitting there fat as fuck in his office right now like, I did a really good job tonight. Yeah, I bet you fucking did because it really looked like shit still tonight. But the running backs, Josh Adams with 85 yards of rushing, absolutely amazing. Josh Adams looks better and better. I think we found a gem, guys, an undrafted gem that could be a part of this running back crew, and I love it. And 2 guys are doing this. One undrafted and another guy in Corey Clement that's just running like a bull. Corey Clement got the ball, and I love that Corey Clement's vision looks a lot better. He looks like he's not hurt anymore. He looks like he's 100%, and he's running like he's got no fear in his fucking eyes, and got, you know, it's great. It's amazing. I'm excited for all that. Wendell Small was only in, I think, 1 snap, didn't get the ball, though. But what is going on with this fucking offense still? I mean, like I said, hey, guys, 3rd down. How many 3rd downs are we making it so obvious that we're running the ball? You don't spread anybody out. You keep everybody together. The whole Redskins defense is up front. You run Sproles up the middle on a 3rd down. Why? he's not gonna get a third. He's not gonna get a first down through all that. He's small and he's got a strong lower body, but he's not gonna get through all that. And then you do the same thing with Josh Adams. You go for it on 4th down on the fucking 1 yard line, and fourth and goal, and you go for it, and we're thinking, oh yeah, there's gonna be some nice little play. It's gonna be creative. Doug is not being creative with these fucking plays. Like, what the fuck is he doing? You run the ball with Josh Adams up the middle. No one spread out. Everyone in everyone bunched up on the fucking line of scrimmage as usual that we fucking do all the time, and that's what happens. That's what happens. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, we do some stupid ass shit. And then there's other, like, Carson Wentz went out, threw a nice pass to Aguilar. There was a few plays that were like, holy shit, Carson Wentz came out, he extended the play, he fucking made it. It looked good. But there are times where I just like, what the fuck is this play? Like, what's the whole point? And then they just threw a whole bunch of screen passes, wide receiver screens, reverse for wide receiver screens. I mean, it was just getting to the point where screen passes are like an easy way out to get yards. I mean, now I'm just thinking they just gave up and they just want to throw screen passes. I mean, it's just fucking nuts. I mean, the blocking was good. Don't get me wrong. Jason Peters got hurt today, so I don't know what I don't think it's serious. He looked like he was fine. He didn't get carted off. He was limping a little bit, but who knows what's going to happen? They'll probably force him to play. He'll probably force himself to play. I mean, not they'll force him. He'll force himself to play. Who knows? I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter. This defense, the defensive line did very good today. I mean, I got to give it to them. Fletcher Cox and Chris Long, Brandon Graham, Michael Bennett did absolutely amazing today. The secondary has just been suspect. Cravon LeBlanc is probably one corner that actually fought back pretty hard today. And then another guy that fought back today. Jesus. Rasul Douglas. Okay, he got burned this game. Okay, he got burned by Doxson, and he came back with 2 tackles. He came back with 2 tackles at the line of scrimmage. Amazing. I mean, he came back and then made another tackle, a crucial tackle later in the game, and he was on fire, man. You could hear the audio in this game today. They must have had the microphone set right on the field because you could hear everybody talking on the field, which was pretty cool. But Rasul Douglas, man, he can come up and make tackles, man. That's why, man, this guy would be a great safety. Fuck Trey Sullivan. Fuck that guy. I don't know why he's even out there. But, oh, man, I don't know. But, like I said, run game, very good. Josh Adams, Corey Clement did a great job today. The carrying was good. They sprinkled in Sproles very, 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 very lightly. Very light sprinkle, not heavy, which was good. But the defensive line did absolutely amazing. The secondary, the defensive line is protecting our secondary right now, and that's not a good thing. Hopefully Jalen Mills comes back next week because we need some swagger. We need some shit talk. We need somebody out there. Yeah, I know no one's a big fan, and I'm not either, but it's better than what we have right now. So I'm hoping he comes back. Like I said, Darren Sproles got his first rushing touchdown, as well. I forgot to mention that. And other than that, it's all going to be on our offense. That's what it's going to be about. It's going to be our offense. Too many mistakes. Interception on the slant pass. There's just too many mistakes. And Carson Wentz looks weird sometimes because he just like the slow handoffs, a hike, and then it's just like this for like 10 minutes, It's like one of those. And then there's the obvious, the Eagles were running up the middle. They're bunched up on the fucking line. And they did that twice and didn't do shit for us. It's just a mess. It's a mess. It's still a mess. We beat a Redskins team that lost their second string quarterback. And on top of everything else, lost their left guard or right tackle or whatever the hell right guard I think they lost. Because Sheriff, was already hurt. So this guy came in. He got hurt. Then another guy came in. The Redskins they just look bad. We beat the Giants twice. We beat the Redskins. But it seems like we just can't we can only beat up teams. That's all we can really beat up on right now is just these beat up teams that we'll lose players, and I don't feel good about. I feel good about the win. It's a division win. It's very important. So thank fucking God. But if you think you're ready for the Cowboys next week, the way Carson's throwing the ball, the way Doug is calling these plays, and Mike Groh trying to complete this offense and turn this offense into some fucking fantasy in his goddamn head when he goes to sleep, I don't know what the hell he's doing. I'm really worried what's going to happen next week, because you cannot make mistakes against this Dallas defense at all. Dallas defense looks very good right now. You know what I mean? They're getting pressured. I mean, I think the Eagles could play better a second time around. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys will probably think the Eagles will play the same way, and probably not. This is a very important game for both sides. Whether it's in Dallas or Philly, it doesn't fucking matter. The Eagles need to go there and win next week, but then you got these corners on third down. It's like 3rd and 7, and Jim Schwartz has these corners like 15 to 20 yards back. I'm just like, how? Why? I understand you don't trust them doing man-to-man, but you don't got to be right in their face. But you're letting these receivers, you're off 15, 20 yards. You're letting these receivers get a free burst off the line, and you can't even slow them down. And you think these guys are going to catch them? It's not going to happen, man. It's just not going to happen. So I don't know what it's going to be, because I don't want Dallas to win this game next week, but I don't know. I was happy about this win, but there's just too much stupid shit going on with these stupid runs up the middle that make no sense, and Mike Groh not using Tate the right way. It's everything. Carson Wentz looks so not him, and he just looks so he looks like he's being forced to do certain things that he doesn't want to do. I mean, am I right? Is Carson Wentz not being... I mean, I understand the injury, but is he not doing it because the coaches are like, we don't want you to do this, so we want you to stay in the pocket, and if you have to extend it, you know, move your feet. Carson Wentz always extended the play last year. Carson Wentz just has to be himself, and I don't think he's being himself. I don't think they're coaching him to be himself. I think they're literally RG3ing his ass and trying to just keep him in the pocket as much as possible. He looks like shit. How are you, like me? I mean, this is just like, you're not even, I mean, Carson Wentz looks like a fucking robot. I mean, he looks like a goddamn robot. He's just like, hey. And then it's like, handoff. Hey. It's like, hey. Like that shit. It looks so obvious. And I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. You know, we'll talk about it. It's a big game. We're going to do a live stream this week. We're going to be a lot more talk about this shit later on this week. This isn't going to be the only video. And I've been just, you know, I haven't been on making videos the past few days since the other video I made. So, you know, so that's pretty much it, guys. Eagles win. I'm glad 3-1 in the division right now, which is great. Very important game next week. So that's all I got to say. So let me just comment. I want to hear what you guys think about this game. What do we have to work on? What is pissing you off the most about this goddamn offense? I mean, the defense, we can't, there's nothing we could do. We don't have any corners. So we just have to, you know, rush and pray pretty much. But that's it. So that's all I got to say, guys. So Shakes, what up? Final slide.